My name is Sibezim Chike.
Where do you work?
I work with Next to You. I created the startup in 2017.
So it's your
And
company.
I'm also a software engineer.
How is Nnamdi Emmanuel Ibezim to you?
Namdi is my elder brother.
Your elder brother, the same father, the same mother?
Yes.
Okay. Who runs this Reportera News platform?
Reportera is owned and run by my brother, Namdi Bezim.
Okay. Where does he work?
Namdi works as a journalist and he operates Reportera.
So where is he now?
I have no idea where my brother is. I've been in detention for 26 days now.
Then who's the owner of the phone they use to make the tweets?
Up to now, I have not been presented with any evidence.
Now this is painful. Very painful. Very, very painful. It's a young man who is hustling for his own self, trying to feed himself, fend for his family, pursue his careers and goals and aspirations, would be arrested by the Nigerian police because of a crime his brother committed. I thought there are laws in this country. I thought arrest by proxy has ended. And now you want to now make it legitimate. You are saying that, oh God, oh Jesus, this will not be country now. Damn. And you will be shocked to know that it is the same country where government, judiciary said that somebody's account can be indicted and he will not be indicted. The same country, not this kind of thing for the same country where there is civil forfeiture, where they said until the person had how they take talk, until the person had criminal conviction that $460,000 that was forfeited wasn't for criminal purposes. He did business with the United States. He did business with the District Court of Chicago. He followed he supplied the chairs and $460K come out. This same country. That's how somebody now is going to be held in detention for several days for something he did not commit. And you are even using your mouth to say that it is not him. And so someone is being accused of cyber stalking, defamation, and several other things. And then police said, threatening national peace and stability. And then you now decide to track the particular Twitter handle or X handle now as it is now that was used to do that. You now got a line, most likely, that is attached to that particular handle. And then, whereas you are so sure that the owner of that line is different from the person that had used it, or that is even using it. It's not and then it's not because mobile threats, and I understand how threats to mobile numbers, how it works. It is assumed that you know, of course, that it is the person that has sent, that owns the line, that would have sent that threat with the mobile number. This particular one, it's not threat, not mobile number that is the problem. It's the fact that you are trying to track an organization or a company that has been duly registered. You now saw a line in it, and then the mobile line is now what you are now going to use. You now want to get the person. Now you have kept the person in custody for 26 days as against the provisions of the law for police detention. You should have charged this person to court since. You have kept him in court because in your words you were doing due investigations. And now you have confirmed that it is not him. Instead of you to go after the culprit, so to speak, you are. I will not for any reason applaud any form of cyber stalking, in the sense criminal cyber stalking, so to speak, because all of us somehow stalk. You are a public place, you are a public servant, and so be able to know what you are doing, scrutinize what you do. But I will not support the idea of the whatever had happened. That is for the person. Let the person approve. The person may have evidence, right? If the person doesn't have, then the law can take its course. But arresting this innocent young man is oppression and intimidation. And I put the Nigerian police force that if the accused, if the complainant Wasn't Tunde Fashola saying this matter would not have got to this level. My 2 phones were stolen in Benin one time. I went to the police force to track them. One of the phones were even on because we were calling, the person wasn't picking. After 6 months, nothing happened. No tracking was done. But now you can run into effective and efficient work because a high-placed Nigerian has applied. That if it was us, the report have been kidnapped in this country, and the communication continue happen to them between the kidnappers and the families. What has the police done about that? Now, Fashola don't complain. Una don't swing into action. Arrest an innocent person. You go to sue to now. You are APC. You don't like us. Okay. This one will not be obedient fight. The young man may not even be obedient. That is in custody now. But he's going to be suffering for something, a crime he did not commit. And when I say, now country with it. This is a lawless country. And injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Because say it's with you now. There are many innocent Nigerians that have been jailed. I had a friend whose younger brother was in prison custody for over 20 years on a waiting trial. Never went to court one day. That's the kind of situation we are in. People are in jail for. There was a video that trended one time of a young man said he went to watch a football match, and then police took him and for you know, he has spent several years in jail. Lost everybody around him. And you hurt his life, hurt his career, put him on one spot, and then he comes back and is under depression for several years. It's only God that will help such a person. This is what you are doing to this young man now. You can ascertain, you are sure that he's not the person. So what are you detaining him for? What are you detaining him for, Nigerian police? Watch the rest of the video, you will be ashamed. And I'm saying this here now. We must do better as a people. Let's call a spade a spade. The younger brother, the elder brother was one that committed the crime. Go after him. Track him. We have NIN, we have BVN, we have driver's license, we have all details in this country. All of them, yet, see, we cannot track. You see, cannot be able to. Why with proliferation of unnecessary policies and programs in this country? All agencies want to make money from the government, state resources, so they are bringing different ideas. We just need one mobile number that will have all our biometrics. That's all. That number will carry all the details we require. But no! Police go soon rise one and say, police detention. Is in this country that you have NIN, BVN, everything, yet you still go and do police character report and still do another biometrics. For what exactly? Now, see this one, I country. I beg. Please share this video. I want this video to get to Nigerian police force and for all of us to learn that this is not a country. We must do better as a people. This is really appalling. This will not happen in civilized society. If you can ascertain that it wasn't him, it was his brother, then what was the meaning of that? He said he uses his office as reference. Whereas in this same country, now if for say somebody's account was indicted and it was not indicted. Now this same country.
Today we want to clear here on a pending matter of a case of conspiracy, criminal intimidation, cyber stalking, and cyber bullying concerning one Chike Ibezim, and we want Nigerians to have the fact of the case. Following a report from priority terrorist solicitors on behalf of one Mr. Tunde Fashola SAN against one Nnamdi Emmanuel Ibezim, police investigators from the Force Intelligence Bureau, Force Headquarters Abuja, carried out intensive investigations into the complaint and discovered that the suspect made a false publication on his handle at Reportera News on the social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, on Saturday, 5th of August 2023, alleging that the complainant was involved in the drafting of a controversial verdict in the ongoing presidential election petition tribunal, and that the military have been deployed to his residence to restrict movement, thereby intending to cast aspersion on the person of the former minister, which has the potential to cause harm, distress, and damage to his reputation, which is contrary to Section 24 of the Cybercrime Prohibition and Prevention Act of 2015. And of course, as well as posing great threats to his person, threats to national security and stability of our dear country. Further investigations with technical and tactical analysis on this matter on many calls used for making the publication in question, it was discovered that it is registered, that particular line was registered to one Chike Ibezim. Armed with this intelligence, police investigators proceeded to the office address of the suspect in Maitama, Abuja, where Chike Ibezim was arrested, while Nnamdi Emmanuel Ibezim, his brother, and one Tope, who it was alleged handles all social media correspondences, are currently at large and have not honored all invitations by the Nigerian police force up to this moment.
My name is Ibezim Chike.
Where do you work?
I work with Next to You. I created the startup in 2017.
So it's your
And
company?
I'm also a software engineer.
The Next to You is a company?
Yes, it's my startup.
Okay, how is Nnamdi Emmanuel Ibezim to you?
Nnamdi is my elder brother.
Your elder brother, the same father, the same mother?
Yes.
Okay, who runs this Reportera News platform on Twitter or X platform?
Reportera is owned and run by my brother, Nnamdi Ibezim.
Okay, where does he work?
Nnamdi works as a journalist and he operates Reportera.
Okay, does he have any office?
Not to my knowledge, he uses my office as a correspondence address.
Your own office in Abuja?
Yes.
Okay, so where is he now?
I have no idea where my brother is. I've been in detention for 26 days now.
Then who's the owner of the phone they use to make the tweets?
Up to now, I have not been presented with any evidence suggesting my company's number was used to make the tweet. I was just told, and it was stated as that is part of.
Can you give us the can you please give us the number?
It was stated as part of the
Just hold on a
investigation.
bit. Can you give us the number?
Yes, sir. The phone number is 081
081
464
464
355
355
68.
68. Do you have idea of that number?
Yes,
Who has
that's
the number?
my company's official line.
Your company official line?
Yeah, Next to You.
Or this is the same line they use to make the tweets?
No, I have no idea.
You have no idea?
Yes,
Okay.
my
But
company's.
that's the information we have.
Okay. My company's phone number is registered for our startup's Twitter handle at Next to You HQ_HQ. I think it can also be verified.
Yes. Based on the findings, we have noticed that number was registered by you. The number 08146435568 registered by you for that company, and this is a line linked to that defamatory and false information concerning the complainants. And that is the revelation so far.